Hey guys, Cricket Lee with GirlGamer.com and a Fangirls Guide, and I am very, very excited. And if you've read my Twitters the last couple of weeks before coming to con, you know why. I am sitting here with one of the most, as you say, legendary, one of the most legendary women I have ever laid eyes on. She is one of the stars of one of my favorite films ever, Death Proof. She was the stunt double for Lucy Lawless and Xena. The wonderful Zoe Bell. Now, Zoe, I saw the first couple of episodes of Angel of Death, and I have to tell you that I wasn't surprised by your acting abilities from seeing you in Death Proof. And for me, like, when Quentin makes a decision, and we're talking about Tarantino, and I shouldn't have to say that, you guys. When Quentin decides, I'm going to put someone in my movie, he knows, because he has excellent, impeccable taste. And I have to tell you that, you being in Death Proof, I think really made the whole film, because you really know your stuff. You know about Big Wednesday. You know about, old school stunt people like Hal Needham and Buddy Joe Hooker and all those guys. So how was that crossover going from just, primarily doing stunts and coming into the acting world? Was that a hard thing to cross over? Did you have to be talked into it, or did you say, yeah, I'll do it, because it was Quentin asking you to do it?
Well, I mean, yeah, like you say, it's Quentin. I mean, two things. It's Tarantino to the person who's just a normal person, and then, not that I'm not normal, but it's also Quentin to me, because I did the Kill Bill movies, so it's like, not only is it a friend, he's not even asking me to do it, not only is it a friend giving me an amazing opportunity, but it's Tarantino saying, by the way, you're going to be starring in my movie. It's like, I am aware that I don't really have a choice, and I'm aware that I don't really need a choice, because I would say yes anyway, but I'm also aware of being completely terrified by the prospect of being the person who, am I allowed to swear? No.
Absolutely, it's internet.
But being the person who fucks up a Tarantino movie. I don't want to be the girl who fucks up a Tarantino movie, you know what I mean? Like, and it was an absolute honor, and it was also very daunting at the same time, but I've used the analogy a million times before, but it seems to fit so well. It was like when he came over to my house and he was like, I want you to read this script. And he handed me the script, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to read it right now. We're going out for beers, right? And he was like, yeah, go to page 40. And I went to page 40. And it's not in the movie, but it's me walking off the plane, introducing Zoe Bell, cute as a bug's ear, I'm described as. Cute as a bug's ear. I was like, oh my God, I love you so much. And he pretty much said what you said. He was like, listen, this is my deal. I make good casting decisions, and you're it. I was like, I really have no argument to that, But the analogy I was going to use is like, I was definitely thrown in the deep end, but the water was warm, and I was given a pair of floaties. So it's like, the water was Quentin, and the floaties were the girls that surrounded me. And it was just like, as far as being chucked in the deep end, this is the most supportive, welcoming, easy way to do it, you know what I mean? And it was, it was challenging, and it was terrifying, but it was really, I just can't express how fortunate I know I am. And I don't mean it in a handing it over sort of a way. I just mean in a really appreciative, I mean, I don't know any other situation in which it would have been that comfortable for me to go, all right, I'm doing it, and really commit. I think if you had given me, like, we want to cast you in this movie, how do you feel about it? I might have been like, no, whoa, no, But he was like, you don't really have a choice, here it is. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it, because it's you, and it's, Plus then he took me out for beers and explained the chase sequence to me, and I went, I'm in, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that whole sequence, like when you fly off the car and they don't know if you're dead, when you're like, I'm okay. I actually started to cry too. But then when you guys went after him, because I think the thing that I love about Death Proof, and this really says a lot about Quentin's casting choices again, is that who else can talk Kurt Russell into going, okay, you're going to do a movie and you're going to kill 4 chicks, but then 4 other chicks are going to beat the holy shit out of you at the end and kill you. Kurt Russell, Snake Plissken is like, yay, that usually doesn't happen. What was it about Angel of Death that drew you to the project? Were you approached before it was written, or were you approached after?
It was before it was written. I was in conversations with a bunch of the guys about doing some internet thing really early on, and about a year later they came back and they were like, oh, we were discussing this project and we thought maybe this and that, and I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. I might be interested in that. That reached out to Ed. I think it went that Ed found out that I was going to be involved, and he was like, I definitely want to do it. And so it was sort of like once we were both on the project that then Ed wrote it. So he definitely wrote it with me in mind, which is awesome. And he's a fantastic writer and an amazing mind. I've been so fortunate in my career to work with incredible people that are actually sweet and friendly and lovely as well. But this is just another example of, like, it doesn't often happen that you get that many people that feel the same way about something and have that much talent as well. You know, it was just flattering to be involved in it.
And now the final question that I want to ask you is a little bit of a two-part. Now you're at Comic-Con, and you are yes. Hello, Captain Obvious right here. So with Comic-Con, and I'm sure this is your first one? Yes or no? You've been here with Kill Bill and stuff. It's your fourth. This is my first. Now, do you still get people from Xena coming up to you? Because it is a bit of a little mini Xena reunion with you and Ted Raimi and Lucy. So how is it now acting opposite Lucy, as in acting as Lucy?
There was. Acting as Lucy was phenomenal to me. I loved it. It was fantastic. It was like my university education. And having her in front of the camera at the same time as me, because we never had that. I was always either her or me, at risk of sounding like a naff person, and it's not like I cried on set, but I found it was after she left, I was like, that was really kind of auspicious for me and really kind of a little bit moving. It was like, this woman, whether she knew it or whether I knew it at the time, taught me a lot about who I want to be on set as a stunt woman or as an actress, and how I want to conduct myself in a professional sense. And so to have her share a moment like that was so important for me was pretty moving. And in terms of people coming up to me at Comic-Con still regarding Xena, I mean, that's when my fan base started. But I had fans before I even knew that fans knew that I existed, through Lucy and through Xena. But it's not just about Xena anymore. It's sort of like those are the people who have carried over from Xena to Double Dare to the Kill Bill movies to, so it's like it's just an awesome full circle. It just seems a little bit like, I just feel really fortunate to be involved in it. I always have, and I just, every now and then I get moments like, this is pretty cool. I'm really lucky to be here,
Speaking of lucky and fortunate, Zoe Bell, you seriously are my hero, and thank you so much.